Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear sister, and the message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? I am a young 24-year-old Zimbabwean woman working as a prostitute. So usually I give my services to the most wealthy guys that are here in Harare. I started being a prostitute at the age of 18. This was after I had met this very beautiful girl that suddenly came to our church. I think that she came to our church for only about 2 Sundays. Then on the third day, I was like her best friend because she was really nice to be around. So when we are in church, usually I'll be sitting on the side where the youth group will be sitting. So when this new girl came into our church, my mom, since she is an usher, she then called me. So then I went to where my mother was. She then introduced me to this young woman who was feeling out of place, and she said that I was supposed to show her a very nice welcome. And in our church, if you are new, we really give you a nice welcome. So I went and I sat with her on the side where the youth were sitting. That was when we really felt that there was chemistry that was there between us. Then after church, she then said that she wanted my number. So I gave her my number, and I also took her number. So throughout the week, I kept on communicating with this girl, and she kept on telling me that she wanted me to meet her boyfriend, but this was like too quick for me because we were still getting to know each other. So one thing led to another, and one thing that attracted me was like her profile picture. She really had a nice profile picture, even the status, the food that she used to put up there, and some of the clothes that she would go and buy in town. Then she will just post the clothes that she would have bought in town. They were really like your nice clothes. So what happened was that on the third Sunday, that was when she asked me to accompany her because she wanted to go and buy some water. It was really hot on that day. In church, a lot of people, they were feeling sleepy. So she said, let us go outside to get some fresh air. So we then went outside of the churchyard. We then went and we bought some mineral water. And when we returned back, that was when she said, wait, there is someone who just texted me who said that he wants to come and see me. So I said, why don't we wait until the church is over? Because my dad was about to preach. But she then said, no, let us just wait. He's almost here. That was when another guy pulled out with this very beautiful car. He was driving a really nice car. The girl then went and spoke with the guy who was in the car. Then they gave each other like a deep kiss, and she was given a lot of money. So I saw that the money that she was given, it was a lot of money. She saw me looking at the money that she was holding in her hands. She then said, oh, here, hold it for me because I am really careless. Otherwise, I am going to lose this money. So the money that she had been given by her boyfriend, it amounted up to $500. That was the money that she was given. So later on, when we were in church, I kept on thinking about the money that I had in my pocket. So after church, then the girl told me that she wanted to give me a portion of that money. I said no, but she said that she just wanted to be a good friend. The following Monday morning, she told me that we were supposed to go to town. So we went to town. After we had a nice time in town, she then said that I was supposed to accompany her at the avenues. You know, that place where there is a lot of prostitution that is happening in Harare. That is where we ended up going. So when we went to the avenues, she told me that we were supposed to wait, just hang around these other girls that I saw that they were prostituting themselves. That was when I saw this old man who came. This old man, when he came, he was like really old, but you could tell that this man, he has a lot of money. So my friend then got into that old man's car, and I was left behind with those girls. And the girls that I was left behind with, they were like counting money, like real money, and they kept on having their clients. And within a short period of time, someone will tell you that just making love to an old man, they have been given 200, 300 US dollars. And they were saying that most of these old men, they do not like to have intercourse whilst they are using protection. So there is a price. If you want protection, there is a price. And if you do not want the men not to use protection, then it means that you are going to get a higher price. So slowly but surely, I got seduced into this world of prostitution. I ended up being a prostitute. Then my friend told me that we needed to celebrate in style since I had agreed to become a prostitute like her. She said that she knew these are the old blesser. So this man is like crazy when it comes to these orgies. He can want maybe women that are up to 8 at a given time. So, but she said that she just wanted me to have something that was special. It was going to be her, me, and that rich blesser. So we went to that blesser's mansion that is here in Crocodile. That is where we went, and we met with that old blesser. The old blesser then told us that his wife was out of the country. She had gone out shopping in Durban. This thing, when it happened, it was at that time when there was that mall that was being built. So she wanted to go and see that mall there in Durban. That was when I was with that rich blesser, and she told us that we should not worry because the wife was like on a shopping vacation. She was not going to come back. So we had our threesome there, and my friend showed me how it is done because this was like my first time. So we pleased this blesser throughout the night. The following morning, we were given 1,500 US dollars, and then my friend said that she did not need the money anyway, so she gave me the money. So after that, that was when my friend told me that this business that we are doing, it is very dangerous. Nowadays, there are a lot of guys that are doing all of these money-making rituals, and if you are not clever enough, you will be used for these money-making rituals. I then said to my friend, so what am I going to do? All that I know, all that I have been taught by my father and my mother is to pray unto God, and I don't think that I can ask God to protect me when I am working as a prostitute. I don't think that it is a good thing for me to do, otherwise God is going to curse me. But then this girl, she then said that what we needed to do was to go and visit this other traditional healer. And I said, no, in my life, I will never visit a traditional healer because my mom told me never to do such a thing, no matter how desperate I will become. So my friend then said, okay, it is fine. Let us go to the white garment prophets. That is how it all began. We went to this other prophet. When we went to that prophet, we were then told that we were supposed to buy some eggs. So we bought the eggs, and we were then taken to this other forest. And in that forest, we looked for a pathway where two pathways met, and that was where we left the eggs. We did this late at night, and I was really scared because we were not allowed to switch on the torches on our phones. We had to walk in total darkness, and I was scared of being bitten by a snake. But anyway, me and my friend, we did this with the assistance of that prophet. After we had done these rituals, my friend then said that you still need to be strengthened because these prayers that we have been given, sometimes they are not going to work. At least let us go to a traditional healer. Since I had already started this thing of visiting prophets, I said it is just the same. Let me go and visit a traditional healer once so that my ancestors can bless me and protect me. Now it was no longer about God, but it was about my ancestors now protecting me. We then went to her traditional healer, who ended up giving me this other waist bead, and I was told to always wear this waist chain whenever I am on duty selling my body as a prostitute. So any man that I sleep with, before I'll start to sleep with that blesser, I'll tell that blesser to touch that waist chain that I always wear when I am prostituting myself. So we were also given some teeth that was said to be taken from a crocodile. So the rituals that we performed was that we were taken back to that traditional healer's house, and then that traditional healer, he took out a crocodile's skin, and he said that he was going to remove the teeth from that crocodile skin. So he gave me 2 of those teeth, and my friend, since she was renewing her own vows, she was given 4 of them. But with time I was told that I'll end up having 4 of these crocodile teeth that are always in my womb. So the process that happens is that whenever I am sleeping with a man, these crocodile teeth, they will come out of my womb. Then they will inject sort of like a poison on his manhood. That is why you see that there are a lot of men that end up suffering from erectile dysfunction. So if I am dating you and if I see that you do not want to give me money, or if you are giving me money and if I am jealous that I do not want to let go of you, what I do is that I release those crocodile teeth that are in my womb. So when we are making love, then the crocodile teeth will inject the poison into your manhood. Therefore, whenever you want to make love to another prostitute, you won't be able to do that. Even when I don't want you to be able to make love to your own wife, I do that same thing, so that when you are with me, that is when you will be able to have an erection. That is the process that we did, me and my friend. So the problem that I am now facing is that there was this other day, I can say that it was 4 months after we had done these rituals, me and my friend, we went to this other club. So whilst we were at that club, one of my friend's friend who also did these rituals so as to strengthen herself as a prostitute, she just collapsed. So when she collapsed, we thought that maybe she had drank a lot of alcohol, so we rushed her to the hospital. But unfortunately, the next morning she had passed away. So I am scared that if this girl just died like that, maybe it is because of these rituals, because my friend has since scared me, and she said that she once knew this other woman who did the same rituals that we did, but when she died, when they did a post-mortem, they found out that all of her intestines, they had been chewed up as if there was a creature that was living inside her body. So with these crocodile teeth that were placed into my womb, I am scared that maybe this is what is going to happen to me. But this is my own story. I just want men out there to be faithful to their own wives. This thing of going around, sleeping around simply because you have money, you do not know what kind of a woman you are going to meet in the streets. Oh, dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by our dear sister. Strange things do happen in this world.